Woo! Woo! What's up? We're back. Today, we are getting ready for, once again, another photo shoot. Lucky me, lucky you. I'm also gonna do a little bit of story time with you guys today because I realized I never told you guys about this situation. But first, details on the photo shoot. So they wanted to do studio and lifestyle. This is for a brand called Wasted USA. It's for the October lookbook, so this video will come out in October, so no worries about NDAs and all that good stuff. But yeah, photo shoot for them. They wanted to do lifestyle and studio, but it is raining, and it has been raining all morning apparently. There's a tropical storm out and about, so gotta put a damper on those plans. But we are still gonna do the studio shoot, and that's at 5 o'clock, so it's 2:56. I basically have an hour to get ready. We always start out with our eyebrows, so let's get started. All right, so story time. So I'm going to try to be as not messy as possible when telling this story. Anyways, so if you guys watch my videos, you know I didn't put any primer on. I'll put some on in a second. You know that I did a like Barbie themed photo shoot, and the concept was cool. So the photographer, she, I went to school with her. Nice girl, a little too nice sometimes, but nice girl overall. She came to me with this idea, and she had come to me with a few ideas before. And I won't say I blew them off, but I kind of was just like, yeah, okay, cool. So she really wanted to do this, so I was like, okay, nice. So my LS had just kind of gotten in town because the coronavirus had just kind of started or whatever. So I was like, oh, this would be a cute idea for her to do it too. So, you know, I brought it to her attention. She was like, oh, okay. Like, she wasn't like gung-ho about it, but she was like, yeah, I'll do it. So cool. Part of me doing that was because I had never hung out with this photographer girl, and actually before that, it was listen, one thing about me, I'm so bad at telling stories, but one thing before that was, damn, what was I gonna say? Oh, the concept was originally like a schoolgirl concept, and I was like, well, I don't really have any of those clothes for wardrobe, so, and like, I'm not trying to buy clothes right now. We're in a pandemic, and I need to save my money, so I don't know, you know, about the schoolgirl thing. So then she brought up another idea, which was, well, I felt kind of crazy, y'all. Let me get a stool to sit down. I had to get some air. Oh, it was way too hot. Air, water. Oh, wait. Sitting down now. Gotta have the door open for some ventilation, I guess. I did just take a shower in here, but I didn't think it was that hot. Anyways, the concept was originally schoolgirl, and then it ended up being like Barbie, and then it was like AKA Barbie, and I was just like, no, like that's just too much, like AKA Barbie, no. I told her like, I didn't really think that was a good idea, so she was like, okay, and that was that. So we just decided to do the Barbie theme. So then she finds like this like DIY Barbie box on like YouTube or whatever. And so she's like, oh, we can make the Barbie box, and it's a known thing that I'm pretty crafty. So because it's a known thing that I'm pretty crafty, sis was like, oh, like I think we could all build it, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, oh, okay. I'm always up for doing arts and crafts. It's totally my thing. So, I mean, I wasn't like opposed to it, but I knew that I was probably going to be the one like doing all of the work, which was no problem because I had just started my YouTube channel at the time and thought like, oh, okay, I can just use this as content. The day of building the box comes, and homegirl photographer is just a absolute mess. Like, when I tell y'all a mess, I mean a mess. Like, I'm not even gonna go into like super detail because that's really just putting her out there, but Lord knows she deserves it. Anyways, so yeah, so me and my line sister, like we have this group chat. It was me, my line sister, and her. And it was just like, we're texting each other on the side, like, what is going on? So the day of the shoot, like I said, she tells us we could come over at any time. I gotta like, honestly, y'all, I don't know if I can finish telling this story. The way I'm out of breath the way I'm trying to keep it together for this photo shoot. Whew. I'm gonna try. I'm very awful at telling stories. Oh my god. Please do not kill me, y'all. Okay, so the day of the shoot comes. And at first, homegirl was like, oh, you guys can come at any time, blah, blah, blah. I think she had said that like the night before or some shit, so, or some stuff. So I was like, okay, cool. So we tell her what time we're gonna come over. And then she's like, oh no, I have to go to the store or something like that. And so I'm just like, okay. Like, she gets to Walmart and she's like, oh, like I'm in a fight with somebody at Walmart. Like, when I tell y'all, it was like the most like, girl, what are you doing type shit. Like, I could not believe it. Like, truly. So I'm just like, okay, well, whatever, you know, type stuff. I'm like, well, you know, let us know when we can come through. So I guess she gets home and she's like, oh, I have to clean up, blah, 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 or blah, 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 the house is a mess. And to myself, I'm just like, girl, what do you mean the house is a mess? Like, we've been talking about this for over a week now. What do you, like, no. So at that point, I figured, okay, it's gonna be a minute before I end up getting over there. So I decided to watch the tutorial that she sent us, that she said, like, the girl said all of the stuff was from the Dollar Tree. But if homegirl, the photographer, had actually watched the tutorial, she would have known that all of it was not from the Dollar Tree. And I told her, we're in a pandemic, I'm not really trying to spend, you know, a whole bunch of money on a photo shoot. So she's like, so that's why she ended up doing the Dollar Tree thing, I guess. So I was like, oh, okay, like, I guess we can do that, blah, 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 blah. So, whew, I'm so out of breath. So I'm watching the video, and like I said, all of that stuff is not from the Dollar Tree. There's stuff from Hobby Lobby. And it's convenient because there's a Hobby Lobby 2 minutes away from my house. Honestly, y'all, I can't finish the story. Not right now. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm so sorry. I just can't. I can barely even sit up straight. Like, what's up? I'm tired. That's what's up. Oh, baby. Okay. I just need to hurry up so I can get in the car because it's like a 45-minute drive to get to the photo shoot. So, oh, but I do have to get gas. Okay, all right. I'm gonna tell it. So, day of the shoot, sis is just acting crazy. Like, just can't get it together with the time, when we can come over, when we can get the box started. So, I already knew that we weren't gonna finish this box the same day. And she had already told us that she had work the next day. So, I spoke with my other LS, also known as my BFF, and she was like, you should just tell her to come to your house and do it at your place, because me and the LS that were doing it together, we live 2 minutes away from each other. Hobby Lobby's actually like 5 minutes away. So I suggested that we do that, and she's just like basically trying to, like, you know, not do that. And I'm just like, it just makes the most sense. Like, we have to go to Hobby Lobby, we have to get the stuff. Like, it just doesn't make any sense for us to come like 20 minutes from where we are to where you are, when we have to go to Hobby Lobby to get specific things, and that's 5 minutes from where we are. So sis was like, okay, blah blah blah. And so me and my LS went to Hobby Lobby to get what we needed, into the Dollar Tree. And sis didn't get to my house until like 5, maybe almost 6 o'clock that night. So that tells you, like, we didn't go to the store until like 4 o'clock or so. But it was literally just like the hottest mess. So we get to my house, or we get inside my house, we start building the box, blah 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 blah. I really built most of the box. My LS and that girl, they helped build like the side panels, but outside of that, it was all me. And like, I truly didn't have a problem with it. I really didn't. Next day came, I finished up the box by myself, no problem. I was happy to do it, content for my channel, and I love arts and crafts. So day of the shoot comes, and I think the original day that we wanted to do, it ended up raining, or something like that, so we couldn't do it on that day. But, you know, okay, cool, no worries. So we ended up doing it like the next day or something. So I was telling her that box, I told her from the jump this box is not going to fit in my car. And she's like, oh, I have an SUV, it'll fit in my car, blah, 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 blah. So I'm just like, okay, I'm not too sure about that, but okay. So, like I said, the day of the shoot comes, and sis asked me for a tripod. And first of all, I'm thinking to myself, what do you even need a tripod for? And second of all, how do you not have your own tripod? Aren't you a photographer? Like, get out of here. So I also told her too, like before she came, that she needed to have an assistant because that was a lot going on for no assistant. And she's like, yeah, I got it all covered, blah, blah, blah. Lies. So, like I said, the day the shoot comes, she gets to my place, and me and Maya, my line sister, are putting the box, like we took the box from inside to in the car. We were dressed. We had a full face of makeup on. Like, I don't understand why we were the ones, models, moving the box, but whatever. So like I said, she gets here, we go outside, this looks kind of like, we go outside to put it in her car, and she's like, oh, Jayla, I figured we could put some stuff in your car. And I'm just like, what do you mean? Like, in my head, like, obviously I didn't say that out loud because sis would have really thought I was like an awful person if I said what was going through my head the whole time we worked together. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. At this point, I'm just going with the flow, and I'm ready for this experience to be done with because no, baby. So I put whatever it was that she asked for to put in my car. Whatever, Jayla, just do what you need to do to get this over with, because we looked really cute. The photo shoot had great potential to be bomb.com. So we were going downtown, and she left like a good like 10-15 minutes ahead of us. And so me and Maya, we finally get there. Tell me why we get to the location before she does. Like, how does that make sense? Let me know. So me and Maya, once again, are getting actually no, I don't think we got the box out of the car. I think she got it out of the car because we intentionally sat in the car because sis did not have an assistant. And I told her, you better bring an assistant. But nobody likes to listen to JB. We get to our location. All right, let me put my eyelash on real quick. Whew, I'm back. I don't know, I gotta like really sit down good when I get up. I'm like, I'm about to fall over. I don't know what's going on. So we get started with the photo shoot, and it's just, one, it's hot. Two, like, me and my line sister, we are the assistants. We are out here moving this box around, making sure that it is doing what it needs to be doing, making sure that each one of us looks good. Like, at one point, my LS had fucking, like, makeup running down her face. A photographer ain't say nothing. Like, excuse me, ma'am, what are you doing? Like, are you here for yourself or what? Like, let me know. So, we were out there for literally 2 hours. And when I tell you, every single photo that I ended up seeing of me had her shadow in it. It was like legit, every single one of them. Maybe a handful of them did not have them. But let me finish this story so I can finish my makeup in peace. Did the photo shoot. I was like while we were doing it, I was making it work, doing whatever I needed to do to just make it work. After that, I got really upset because I was like, I did so much work for like this. Like, this is what I ended up like having to do. So I'm feeling crazy again. Hold on, y'all, hold on. I'm gonna put Emblem Beauty lip glaze on. This is from the classic collection. What is this one? Honorable. Lips juicy. Y'all, I have no idea what this is gonna turn out looking like, so let's see. I got oil. So to finish the story, we finished the photo shoot. She sent us in our group chat a photo of each of us. They were okay, it wasn't anything crazy. So we did that photo shoot May 11th. You guys, we did not receive the photos until like the end of July, I think, mid-July, sometime in July. And when she sent the photos, there was, I think, like 6, 7 of myself, and then like a handful of Maya, and then maybe a couple of us together. And you guys, they were trash. Like, these pictures were not good. Like, our faces were so airbrushed. Like, it just wasn't it. And to get those photos, you guys, this girl completely just showed me a different side of her. Like, sis really cussed me out. Like, sis was unprofessional. I would never recommend anybody to work with this girl. I'm not gonna put her at name out there on Front Street, but if you know, you know, okay? Cute. It's a little crusty right here. Yikes. That's why Photoshop exists. Trying to think. I think they look alright. Whoa, yeah. Oh, this side, I love it. It's so fancy. Alright, I'm just gonna put some earrings on, put a jacket on, and call it a day for right now.